Hello, everyone. Michael here, and I'm here to talk about the PSA ad that's been spreading around like a virus all over the internet, including YouTube, called "Not Acceptable." Basically, this is a PSA ad that's pretty much promoting people to not use the word retarded, even though retarded is the most commonly used word in our everyday vocabulary. Retarded in today's world is a slanguage that means something or someone that does something stupid, even though they're not mentally deficient or whatever you want to call it. They do, and they know better, but yet they do something so stupid or ironic or pathetic that it's commonly used as to refer to something stupid. That's basically what we mean by retarded. When people do stupid things, they're usually called retarded, or their actions are called retarded. That's basically what the whole point of this word is nowadays. Basically, the word retarded originates from the word retard, which is basically means to slow down. And back in the old days, retardation was like basically meant to slow down. Like also when there's a forest fire and the fire's going out of control, there's a helicopter and it's dropping red dust into the fire. That red dust is called fire retardant. And the reason why it's called fire retardant is it slows down the fire. When the firefighters are trying to fight the fire goes so fast, it spreads all over the forest that they can't even keep up with it. So fire retardant is used to slow down the fire. That's basically what the word means. It means to slow down. Basically, and it used to be used for people who are mentally retarded, or should I say mentally handicapped, but people are trying to say that is offensive. Although back then I only knew one person that thought that was offensive. Now it seems like there's an organization that's trying to promote people from not using the word anymore, even though it's common language. And we do not really mean to offend the people that are mentally handicapped or slow, like people with Down syndrome or severe autism. We don't really mean it like that. We usually mean it for people who are normal people but yet do stupid things. Like for example, let's say you're driving down a highway with the speed limit, and the speed limit on that highway is 70, and someone cuts you, and you're doing the speed limit, and someone cuts you off all of a sudden, and you get all mad and start waving your fists at the driver that cuts you off. And when you talk to your girlfriend about it, you're saying that guy's action was retarded. That's basically what we're saying. When we say retarded, we mean stupid people doing stupid things. And when I mean stupid, I don't mean mentally handicapped or mentally slow. We refer to ordinary people, that normal people who do idiotic things, like lighting farts on fire, or lighting a trail of gasoline or something, while someone is holding the gasoline container and there's still gasoline pouring out. That's retarded. I've seen a video of a person lighting up a trail of gasoline, and the guy who's pouring the gasoline is still pouring it, and the fire is going so fast, and the fire gets to the container, and the guy's like, "Whoa." That action right there was retarded. Okay? That's what retarded means in today's world. We don't really mean to strike it at people who are mentally handicapped, although I will admit there are assholes out there who make fun of people who are mentally disabled and call them retarded. I will admit that some people use the word retarded against mentally handicapped people or people with Down syndrome. That's basically what I mean. It's common day language. I mean, you can't just remove it for all of a sudden remove it from everyday slang. It's the most commonly used word. We commonly use that word and we refer to ordinary people that do stupid things. We're not referring to Down syndrome or mentally handicapped. We're referring to ordinary people doing stupid things. That's basically what we're trying to say when we say the word. And we mean no harm to anyone who is mentally disabled. Well, so they try to vanish the word from our everyday vocabulary by promoting this PSA ad. And when you visit the video, if you want to look at the video, the link to the video is below the description. Anyways, if you watch the video, there's a little ad by the video, below the video. It's below the video, and it says click here to donate to spread the word, to end the word. I mean, in the way this society, in the way this country is all down on its knees because of the economy, that's not going to work. Because people need to conserve their money because the economy is in deep shit. And I don't mean like for those who are trying to find the cure for cancer. I don't mean like don't donate to them. What I'm really trying to say is these are people that are trying to remove the word retarded from our everyday vocabulary, even though that's totally impossible because it's so commonly used. It's language when we use the word retarded. Basically, in the ad, it shows a guy who is an African American guy who's sitting in the restaurant all by himself. The restaurant is totally empty except for him. He's sitting all by himself. And the camera is like shoots him. And when I mean shoot, I mean record. The camera shoots him from a faraway distance, and then the camera cuts, and it's time for the actor's headshot. And when I mean headshot, I don't mean boom, headshot. No, not that headshot. When I mean headshot, I mean like a close-up of an actor's head. They do so basically the camera cuts and they do a close-up of the actor's face, and the guy says, and if I see any comments saying you are racist, you're a racist bastard, I am not gonna accept those because I am not racist. I'm merely telling what the ad has. So anyways, the guy's in the restaurant, he's African American, and when they do his close up, he says it's not acceptable to call me a nigger. And then they cut to a woman who's Hispanic, and she's like, it's not acceptable to call me a spick. There's this Asian woman that then it cuts to an Asian woman, and she says to call me a chink, and then it cuts to a white guy, a very thin white guy at what looks like an airport, and he says to call me a fag. And there's an old man sitting in the public bench, and he says it's not acceptable to call me a kike. And then it cuts to this person who is facially distorted because she has Down syndrome. When people have Down syndrome, their forehead looks distorted. Their forehead may bulge forward, or their face may be all facially disfigured or distorted. That's basically people with Down syndrome. Something happens to their. Not only is their intelligence infected. I mean, not only is their intellect infected, there's also something wrong with their face when they're born. Their face is like all mangled up or something. Anyways, it shows a young girl with Down syndrome, and she's sitting next to an older woman in her 30s, and the girl with Down syndrome said, "It's not acceptable to call me retarded, or your friends retarded when they do something foolish." And the woman in her 30s is like, the R word is the same word. It's the same word as any other slur word. And then it goes, spread the word to end the word. So basically they're trying to obliterate the word retarded from our everyday vocabulary, even though that's not possible because it's so commonly used nowadays. It's a commonly used word. And most of us don't normally refer to mentally handicapped people. We're referring to ordinary people who do stupid things. That's basically what we're doing. So they went for. When I first saw the video, I thought it was about racism, and racism is not acceptable in today's society. But as it turned out, they're trying to obliterate the word retarded and try to treat the word as if it were like the N-word or the other word that's used for white people, that is said by black people, used against white people, or other slur words that are derogatory and usually refer to foreigners, like gringo and by some foreigners, stupid Americans. So yeah, my whole point of this video is to not acceptable, to the Spread the Word to End the Word organization. If your plan is to obliterate the word retarded from our everyday vocabulary, I have to say this. Good luck with that. Well, sorry I've been ranting through this video. I don't normally do webcam videos. I used to do them on my old account. This is the first time I've done a webcam video on this channel. So, please subscribe. Watch my other videos. You'll totally love them. I'm basically making this video to spread my opinions, my thoughts of spread the word to end the word. That's basically why I made this video. I hope you like. Please comment, subscribe, whatever. And peace out, everybody.